Hello, everybody out there in the music community. This is Mike here, and I was going to show in my next episode a totally different video, but I'm going to park that for now, and I figure I'll show you a video on something else. And the premise of my video is the fact that when a band releases an album, and even though the original pressing of that album is better than the reissue version of that album, and the original version, a lot of people are after that version. It does cause issues in the long run, and I'm going to get to what I'm trying to say in a moment there. But the album I'm talking about is Striper to Help the Devil. Now, as you may know, there are several different versions of this album, both depending on the geographic location that you live in, because there are other versions of the album based on the country you live in, and plus the fact that in the US and Canada, and perhaps other parts of the world, the fact that this wonderful artwork of Striper to Help the Devil was came out in October 1986, had a pentagram here on the cover. Of course, everybody freaked out and flipped out in the US and Canada geographic region. So Enigma Records, I believe, I'm not sure if Enigma or Benson that distributed the album in Christian bookstores, but what they did, they banned when so many of these were pressed around the world, they pulled them. I'm not sure they let the main copies sell out. But what they did, they stopped the pressing of the album and they changed to all black, as we all know, with the logo here towards the one side and Striper logo up on the other side. So now, as a result, this was a highly coveted album artwork that fans wanted for the album. So it became a collector's item. Now, I was fortunate enough to own a few versions of this, but no fault to the people that freaked out or the fact that Enigma changed to all black cover, no fault to them. This led to issues in the long run down through the years where these sold out, you got, I won't use the word bootleg, but it led to unauthorized versions of this album surfacing through various different channels. So it makes a fan wonder, is this a legit copy? There's more so I'm getting at. So, with that said, I currently own right now 3 versions of this cover of this album. And I want you to see if you can guess which one is the unauthorized version and the authorized versions. Okay? So here we have, I'm going to show this one first. So here is the one version, okay? So we'll call this A, okay? This is B, that you see here, okay? And we'll call this one C. Okay, now when you look at these versions, you might know which one is the actual authorized version. So the answer to the question is A. This is the unauthorized version. Okay, and if you can tell closely, this is supposed to be a West German pressing. If you look at the legal information down bottom, it says printed in West Germany. Okay? That's what it's supposed to say. That's what it's supposed to be in the legal information. Alright? Now, as far as now I know, this is unauthorized. How you can tell is that, number one, the artwork is a little bit more bleached out or brighter than this is the original, This is the unauthorized version. Plus, as far as I know, Western pressings, like the band version we have in North America, the all black cover, had the pentagram behind, hidden with a cloud there. Okay. Plus, on the back, doesn't matter if it's the card insert or the back of the album cover. The colors, like I said, are again a bit more brighter. Okay. And the CD itself, that you can tell here, this is the unauthorized version, and this is the authorized version. The color is slightly off. You can see here. Okay. So that's how you tell. Now the one I got from this one, this one here is the actual Michael Sweet Productions version that came out in 2000 in conjunction with Hollywood Records. So this is a legit version with the pentagram on the front, right here, the band pick on the back, the song titles there, and the picture disc, and the artwork here with the band pick. There you have it. So that's how you tell. Now, the reason why, now you might say, well, Mike, why did you buy another copy when you already had 2 or 3 other ones? Well, the reason being is because this one here is going off to a trade to another person that I know in Florida, because he has a rare Jerusalem album that I want to obtain. So I'm going to trade him with this one, with a couple other albums in my collection, with a couple other of his. And that's why we decided to do this. So I figured I'd order a spare copy of the same version where I liked it so much, and maybe keep it or resell it. So I thought I was actually getting this, right? And not this, which is the unauthorized version. And even though it was sealed, and it's commonly believed amongst us collectors that all the copies of 12th Devil are out of print, or they're that we know all authorized copies. But however, sometimes suppliers do come across some spare copies of albums by record companies, or from a supplier that bought off the record company that were lost, or hidden in a vault somewhere, or in a warehouse, decided to put them out for sale. That does happen from time to time. I've heard of albums that we thought was out of print that were lying out of print. They came and resurfaced and they were sold. Apparently, in fact, this one here from Michael Sweet, when it was originally available in 2000, I believe he found a few of these lying around in a few boxes, or a box or two. He put them up for sale. That's how many of us obtained one of these copies. So, that does happen from time to time. And like I said, so my point is that I'm not going to say his name online. He's on Discogs. But I'm not going to say his name. If you want me to know who this person is that sold me this copy, so you can be aware of it, send me a text or an email, or actually send me a message on Facebook under the name Michael Crew, or Mike Crew, and I'll send you his name that's on Discogs, and that way you can avoid this person, because he is probably selling other separate merch online. And you can let me know, I can let you know, of who this person is. And that way you can be on the alert. Because this is more of a buyer's beware, to let you know what's going on. Now, the thing is, I just heard from him there a few minutes ago that he wants me to return this item to give me a full refund, which is fine. But now where he's selling unauthorized version, I'm not sure if he can be trusted. So what I told him I would do is that if you send me the refund, I'll send this one back to you with the return of sender. That's no problem there. It doesn't cost me anything. It doesn't cost him anything. I'll send the return of sender. He'll get his CD back, and there you have it. So, I didn't say that in the email, but something along those lines. So, anyway. So, this is more of a buyer's beware episode. I'm going to, be watch out for counterfeits. If you do want this highly coveted record with the original pressing and artwork, there are channels out there you can buy them as affordable as possible. I know some are a bit pricey. They're on eBay, Discogs. If you want to contact someone in the Inner Striper circle, I know there's Brent Christensen. If you contact him on Facebook, He may help you obtain a legit copy of 12th Devil. I know there's different people around who are collectors. They can help you point you in the right direction where to get a copy. I know they're rare. Unfortunately, the ones I have, like this one's not for sale. Neither is this one. I could sell this one, but I would tell I could tell the I would tell the potential buyer that this is an authorized copy. I don't know if it's legitimate or not. And if you want a copy, I can sell it to you. I mean, I would myself let them know myself. But unfortunately, the guy that sold me this wants it back, so I've sent it back to him. So like I said, I mean, this is buyers beware. I do have an email sent off to Brent Christensen about this. It's confirmed if it's legit. I don't think it is because it sent it to me sealed. So I highly doubt it is. I'll wait to hear back from him. As soon as I find out, I can let you know. My next upcoming episode. Like I said, anyone out there who's looking after or looking for any of the old classic hard rock and metal, especially any Christian-oriented music, watch out for counterfeits. I mean, even though yes, people do counterfeit Christian albums. I know it's odd, what would they want with Christian albums, but I guess certain persons are very in high demand. So, usually you think it's a non-Christian stuff that gets pressed and counterfeited, but, there are Christian albums that do get counterfeited, So this is more buyers beware episode, as a classic Who song, won't get fooled again. So don't you get fooled again or get fooled. Watch out for the counterfeits and the bootlegs out there. And when I hear back on that pressing I got in the mail, I'll certainly let you know. And I forgot to mention, on the inside, it does have the actual authorized version. Does have the pages in white, like this, and the actual legal information. On the unauthorized version, it is a black background with letters in yellow, and I think they're trying to replicate or duplicate the vinyl gatefold because the picture is kind of similar to the vinyl gatefold, the look of it. So like I said, I mean, and where I do check the supplier's destination, and it is in New York, but he has an Eastern European name, what leads me to think that he has connection with Russia. Because a lot of bootlegs come from Eastern Europe or Russia. That are pressed for these illegitimate copies as well. So there you have it. Hey folks, that's all for now. This is more of a buyers beware kind of episode. This is not kind of episode what I want to make, but I want to let you guys know, don't get fooled. All right, all the best. Have a great day. Bye.